What is going on, guys? It's Middy here, and today I've got the second episode of FIFA 17 Road to Glory for you. First off, we're going to go into offline matches. Well, just one offline match to get the fitness back on the first team, because I'm trying to save as many coins as I can, and obviously Divisions is very hard at the moment, because once you get out of the Division 10, anyone who's got to Division 9 is usually good at the game or spends a lot of money on the game, and I'm neither of them really. I am very much struggling on this game still. I still haven't really figured out how to score. I thought I did, and then I tried again, and nope, it just couldn't score again. But we managed to get the win in this. 1-1 after full time. We went to penalties. There is a glitch on offline at the moment where the game difficulty that your game is set to will override any difficulty on the tournaments. Even though that was an amateur tournament, it was playing on legendary, and when you've got a bronze 40 chem team against a legendary 3.5 star team, I think it was, I was always going to really struggle with it. As you see, we're going to go into the manager tasks here though. I've got a few left. Really simple to do. Like I think the most you have to spend to do them is about 500 coins maybe. And just other stuff you get in your free packs to do it with. It's very easy. You've just got to play one game. You've done all of the manager tasks then really. As you see, I've gone and bought some upgrades. The keeper in the Spanish team was just not good enough. He was shocking. Like every goal I was struggling to score, but every time they had a shot they were scoring. I felt like my defence was good. It was just the goalkeeper was not playing well. I've gone and bought Ibora there because I think having a strong, tall CDM in the midfield will be vital for this game. Because a lot of people, no one really does short balls anymore. Because the passing mechanics are weird. You don't see where you're aiming anymore. So I've fallen victim to it a couple of times where I've passed I'm aiming at someone with the stick, done full power pass, and it's gone straight to one of their players. It makes it very difficult. But as you see here, we've got the Spanish team on the pitch now. A full rare defence, I think now, apart from the left back, and we're about to put Ibora in the team, and I believe I'm going to change up the formation, maybe. No, we do stick with this formation for now. Soon we change the formation. As you can see, most people are on 10 chem because of their pack pool players, which is vital in this part of the year, because 10 chemistry players get so much of a stat buff on their cards from being 10 chem and full 100 team chem that you'd be stupid not to play with a team like that anymore. As you see, for some reason we're playing this game, and I don't know whether he disconnected or the game just disconnected. It's happened a few times to me now in this series. I think I've played 3 games now which have either disconnected or they've left. I'm assuming it's disconnected because I was going to beat the guy, I could tell, but I wasn't winning yet, sort of thing. We go into our next game, and unfortunately it's in a lot better team. He's got a full Bundesliga team with some pacey people up front. I have used Ramos, and he is a very good player. But as you can see, straight off kickoff, I managed to go through his team. He wasn't the best at defending. He got a little bit unlucky with a couple of those tackles where it just bounced off him and came back to me. But unfortunately, we go 1-0 up in the first minute. Very good start for us, especially since I've been struggling to score. I didn't want to leave this around to be panicking in the 80th minute trying to score a goal. But unfortunately here, he does a good through ball there, and he did manage to beat my keeper in the 45th minute. Once again, 45th minute scripting. Is it real? Is it not? That was his first attack, and he managed to score it. I'll let you decide. In this situation, this is with the goals I think I should be scoring. I do score, but I do believe that David Villa should be finishing that shot. He's got 80, I think it's about 85 shooting with his card buff stats. and he can't finish from inside the box. I think it's ridiculous. Oh, was it? Yeah, it was David Villa. Munay put the rebound in. As you see, we do manage to go on to win 2-1. Like I said, he wasn't really pressuring me too much. He just tried to abuse pace, but fortunately my defence is reasonably fast for their rating, and they were able to hold it off. As you see, 2 shots on target the whole game. So the new keeper of Asenjo didn't have to really make any saves. So I couldn't tell at this point if he was worth the coins I put into him. As you see, David Villa gets injured in that game, which is really annoying, the injuries. I understand they're good because they make people buy the consumables on the market to give them value and stuff. But players that get injured in-game is just so frustrating because you have to swap them out, use contracts on another player, and I just don't want to be doing that because of when you have teams like this, which that team's only worth 5k at the most. My defence is, my second team is even less. I do go out by a Liga Santander manager to get everyone up onto 10k to give them a stat boost again, because most people are on 9 or 10 depending on if I've packed them or if I had to buy them. And I do think that 1 extra chem boost will help them out a lot. I've looked a little bit on FutWiz will show you what 10 chem will actually do to a player, which is very useful, because then you can decide what chemistry style you want to put on the player, if it's worth them. Because I could put a Deadeye on David Villa, but then his physicality would be a lot lower, and I do think he needed that physicality boost to be up in the top end player, because he is short and quite weak. He does need a little bit of push behind him to make him a better player. As you can see here, I'm just going through looking at what substitutions I've got for players when my loan players start to run out. I've got a lot of games left on Bellerin, but obviously I don't want to be playing every game offline to reboost their fitness, because I find offline so boring. I've changed the glitch now, so now that it plays on amateur when I'm actually in an amateur match. They have changed the offline. They actually do try and get the ball back off you now. But I still do find it very boring how easy it is to break them down. But I can't be bothered to go into playing on a harder difficulty and risking a loss when it should be easy coins, really. I think that's going to be all for this episode, though. We haven't done too much. A bit restricted for time in this episode. Thanks for watching. I'll bring another one out for you soon, and I'll see you next time.